Guys, I am better. I sound much better. This is what my normal voice sounds like. I no longer sound like Itotana Lasewesel. I am so happy. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that. Molweni, Kamalam Dungumusa, Namgelegile. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, Sabi, thank you so much. If you haven't, please hit the like, subscribe button and the bell notification icon so that you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. My name is Musa. I make content on holistic healing, herbalism, as well as self-development. If these are the topics that you're interested in and would like to learn more about, you've come to the right place. Hoping that you stay and enjoy this episode and the ones before this one. Without wasting any of your time, let's get right into today's topic. For today is the reason why your lady parts or your vagina has an odor. Your vagina has a natural scent, right? It's biological and it's beautiful. And no two scents are alike. Your friend and you have two completely different scents, right? This goes as far as two people can wear the same perfume, but it smells different on each person. Your vaginal scent, just like fingerprints, is different, right? And this is because of the hormones and the pheromones that govern the human body. The vagina has a pH, right? If you are familiar with the pH scale, I've mentioned it in one of my old videos. The vagina is naturally acidic, right? And so a happy vagina is between the ranges of 3.5 to 4.5 when it comes to acidity. It has come to my attention that a lot of women don't know where their vagina actually lies, right? Baqala ngokuthi isibaya sikababa sonke is called a vagina, whereas there are different parts, right? That's the reason why we call them lady parts. And so I'm gonna put up a diagram over here so that you know what I'm talking about. I'm not judging anyone. This is a place where we learn and it's a safe space. So yeah, here's the diagram right over here. So as you can see, this is where the vagina starts. It's a short passage, right? And this passage varies from woman to woman. The length varies from woman to woman, right? And this passage leads to an opening that is called the cervix, right? So this vagina right over here, this is where semen goes up. This is where penetration takes place. And this is the very same passage that helps transport the blood that is being expelled during your menstrual cycle. So I'll be going over the common vaginal odors that women are highly likely to experience in their lifetime. And at number one, we have the infamous fishy odor. So the fishy scent that you might be getting a whiff of is caused by bacterial vaginosis, right? For short, it's called BV. Now, when this happens, it means that your pH is off. Remember, I said that your vagina is acidic, right? And it should be between the ranges of 3.5 and 4.5. So say you had sexual intercourse with your mens and you have developed a fishy odor. Now, bacterial vaginosis is not an STD, right? Just bear that in mind. It is not an STD or an STI, but semen can throw your pH off. Semen is alkaline, right? And if your man's semen is between the ranges of a 7 and an 8 on the pH scale, that is very, very alkaline, and it's going to cause problems for your vagina. At number 2, we have an earthy scent. So sweat and dirt don't just accumulate, not dirt, but dead skin cells. Don't just accumulate in your lady parts, but they also accumulate around your groin area or your bikini line. The human body has pores all over, therefore sweat can be seen all over your body, right? And you need to remember that around your groin area or your bikini line, there's underwear, right? This is where your underwear sits, and in most people it hugs them and it's hella tight, right? So you are wearing tight underwear or synthetic material, making it hard for your skin to breathe in the particular area. You might be wearing underwear the entire day, a pad or a panty liner. All of these materials make it hard for air to circulate around your private area, thus giving off that earthy smell that you get when you take a whiff. So exfoliating around your groin area is just as important as the rest of your body. Exfoliating and letting the cat that he can pat breathe, especially at night after you shower. Just let your lady parts breathe. That's one of the benefits of sleeping. At number 3, we have the acidic scent, which is completely normal because your vagina is acidic on the pH scale, right? So this acidic scent should be mild and not overpowering. This is completely normal. It means that your vagina is balanced and your vagina works around the clock to maintain this balance and give off this beautiful acidic pheromone, right? Also, your partner enjoys it. They might not have told you, but natural pheromones beat perfume hands down any day. At number 4, we have a metallic scent or a copper scent. So during your period, you are highly likely to experience this copper scent, right? Or metallic scent as you change your pad, because blood has iron in it. That's the reason why you get that smell. So your menstruation or your period will 1000% affect your pH, right? And you are highly likely to experience this coppery scent towards the end of your period. Now, blood has an offensive smell when it's fresh. Now imagine when it's oxidized and it's sitting on your pad and it's come in contact with the friction and the heat that your body produces. So changing your pad every 4 hours or as soon as you feel that it's full, and stepping up your hygiene game around that time of the month will be very beneficial to you. At number 5, we have the yeasty scent. This scent is associated with thrush, and this is a yeast infection, right? This makes your discharge lumpy and of a cottage cheese consistency. This simply means that you are not within the normal ranges in which your vagina is supposed to be, and there is an overgrowth of yeast, thus making your vagina upset. How to get rid of a yeast infection? Just make sure that you're taking your pre and your probiotics like a pro, okay? Just keep that in check and you won't have a lot to worry about. If you're struggling with your pre and your probiotic intake, the doctor will prescribe an antifungal pill that you need to take orally, or some antifungal cream that you need to shoot up, I think about 3 times up your lady parts to sort that out. And lastly, at number 6, let's look at smegma. All right, let me pull up another diagram. But this time, I really want you to look at the lips of the lady part, right? This is your clitoris and the folds of your labia. Have you ever taken note of the scent that just won't go away down there? No matter how many times you've changed the soap, no matter how hard you have scrubbed, but it just won't go away. The clitoris has a hood, similar to that of an uncircumcised penis. Females can pull back their clitoris hood to give it a clean, right? This is where the smegma lies, that white, cottage cheesy substance. Yes, that's smegma. So we can find smegma under the clitoris hood and in between the folds of the labia. This is where you need to wash, my ladies, around the folds of the labia and by pulling back the clitoris hood. Doesn't require any special soap, mild soap. You can use your hands as well to remove that buildup. So smegma is a combination of oils and the dead skin cells in your lady parts, right? So yes, by pulling back the clitoris hood, you can give it an extra wash. These are the very same oils that your lady parts use to stay lubricated. So again, no special soap. You can use your hand if you're very delicate down there, or a gentle wash rag for your lady parts. STDs and STIs will definitely throw your pH off. This is not a joke. If you suspect that you have contracted an STI or an STD, I don't suspect. I suggest that you go get help as soon as possible, because if they are left untreated, they can lead to infertility. So it's either you go to a doctor or you go to a clinic. If not, go the herbal route. I know the herbal route is umtsukumbili and walnut shells and 2 other herbs that I don't want to mention here because but you can go the herbal route if you want to. And the medication that you will be taking to treat that STD or STI will help restore the pH and everything else in your body. Before I go, let's talk about diet and how it affects your pH as a lady. You know that what you eat radiates on the outside. You are what you consume, right? And sugar, especially for ladies, it's a bad idea. More especially if you're a person that suffers from UTIs, that has chronic UTIs or has bacterial vaginosis, right? Sugar, these conditions thrive off sugar. The more you eat sugar, the longer it takes for you to get rid of these conditions, because the bacteria multiplies, right? You can't control the growth of the bacteria. Staying hydrated is absolutely important, because not only is it great for your skin, but it's great for your lady parts as well. So make sure that you're drinking about 2 liters of water, more especially because we are headed into hotter days. Just make sure that you are hydrated. And also, staying hydrated will ensure that your sweat isn't offensive, right? Your sweat shouldn't be smelling like anything if we are being honest with each other. So water will help flush out the toxins. Will make sure that you are hydrated as well. Make sure that you're running like a well-oiled machine. Oh, one last thing. I want to show you how information hides in plain sight. your vagina is acidic. And what do most ladies take when they encounter issues with their lady parts? They take citrus soda. It's acidic. So yeah, that's it. That brings me to the end of today's episode. I hope you know where your vagina is right now, where your clitoris hood is, and the folds of your labia are, right? And how to clean them to get rid of build up and excess oil. I hope that you know that, and I hope that you are more familiar with your reproductive organs, right? We learn over here, we don't judge, and I am so happy that the numbers are growing. Please share this video with all of your friends or people that you think need to hear this kind of information. Thank you so much, ladies and gents, because I know that gents watch these videos as well. Thank you so much. Now you know what your vagina is supposed to smell like. If it's giving off an offensive smell and you think that you have to stand up and seek help, please do, because over here we prioritize our health. If you have an STI or an STD, please do the right thing. It's either you see a herbalist, or you go to the clinic, or you go to the doctor, whatever floats your boat, right? Alternatively, you hit me up. Right. Anyway, to love yourself is to heal yourself. I am out.